Hello and welcome, coin collectors, history enthusiasts, and curious viewers. In today's video, we will take an in-depth look at a small yet significant piece of British numismatic history, the 5 pence coin from the year 1997. This seemingly ordinary coin holds an interesting story, from its design to its production, and even its value today. So, if you love coins, history, or just learning something new, stay with me as we explore the complete details of the 1997 United Kingdom 5 pence coin. Let's start with a basic overview of the coin itself. The 5 pence coin, often simply referred to as the 5p, is part of the decimal currency system of the United Kingdom. The 1997 version of this coin is particularly important because it was one of the earlier issues after a major size reduction that took place in 1990. Before that year, 5 pence coins were significantly larger. However, due to practical reasons, including the cost of production and public convenience, the UK government decided to make the 5p coin smaller. So, by 1997, the small-sized version of the coin was already familiar in circulation, and millions of people used it daily in shops, buses, and vending machines across the country. The UK introduced the 5 pence coin in 1968 as part of the decimalisation process, replacing the old 1 shilling coin. Initially, it was larger in size, but in 1990, the Royal Mint reduced its diameter to make it more convenient for everyday transactions. By the time 1997 arrived, the 5 pence coin had already become a staple of British currency, found in the pockets and purses of millions. But what makes the 1997 edition special? Let's find out. Now, let's talk about where this coin circulated. The 1997 5 pence coin was officially minted for use across the entire United Kingdom. That includes England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. Additionally, UK coins like the 5p also often circulated in various British territories and dependencies such as Gibraltar, Isle of Man, and Jersey, though these regions often issue their own local versions too. In terms of daily use, the 5p coin was a staple of small change, used for things like paying for newspapers, sweets, parking meters, and more. Even though it seems like a small amount, in 1997, 5 pence had a bit more purchasing power than today, though it was already considered a minor denomination. Now, moving on to the design of the coin. The obverse side, that's the front of the coin, features the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Makhlouf. This particular portrait was used on British coins from 1985 to 1997, showing the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem. You'll also find the inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1997 inch, which stands for Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, Queen, Defender of the Faith, 1997. Turning to the reverse side of the coin, you'll see the design by Christopher Ironside, depicting a crowned thistle, which is the national flower of Scotland. The thistle has been a symbol of Scotland for centuries, and its inclusion on the 5p is a nod to the unity of the nations within the UK. Below the design is the value, 5 pence. Let's quickly go over the physical details of the 1997 5p coin. Composition, copper-nickel, which means it's made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. Weight, exactly 3.25 grams. Diameter, 18 millimeters. Thickness, about 1.7 millimeters. Edge, milled, meaning it has those small grooves around the outside to help prevent counterfeiting and give it a distinct feel. Now let's discuss the mintage, or how many of these coins were produced. In 1997, the Royal Mint struck approximately 341,200,000 5 pence coins. Yes, you heard that right, over 341 million coins. This huge mintage number means that the 1997 5p is not considered rare. In fact, it is one of the more common coins from the late 90s still found in circulation today. So, if you come across one in your change, it's not particularly special in terms of rarity. But that doesn't mean it has no value to collectors, especially if it is in excellent condition. Now, what about the value? For circulated examples, meaning coins that have been used and show signs of wear, the 1997 5 pence coin is typically worth face value, which is 5 pence or around 6 US cents. However, if you have an uncirculated or brilliant uncirculated BU version of the coin, such as one from a mint set or proof set, it might be worth between £1 to £3, depending on the condition. That's not a fortune, but it's still much higher than its face value. Perfectly preserved coins, graded by professional services, could sell for slightly more, but due to the high mintage, prices remain modest. Before we wrap up, here are a couple of fun facts. The thistle design has been used on the 5p coin ever since decimalization in 1971. The small-sized 5p was so well received that it stayed in use for over 30 years, until the recent introduction of newer designs. While the 1997 coin itself isn't rare, finding one in perfect condition after all these years is becoming harder. And that's the complete story of the 1997 United Kingdom Pence coin. It's a wonderful example of how even the smallest coins can carry big stories, from their design to their place in everyday life and their role in history. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this detailed look at a classic British coin, don't forget to like the video, subscribe for more coin content, and share your own finds in the comments below. Until next time, happy collecting!